Welcome back. National Cocktail Day. Who knew?
Right.
March 24th.
Our favorite day.
We didn't even know it was National Cocktail Day until just recently.
I know.
It started in 2014. So, National Cocktail Day, Karen is going to make cocktails. And not just any cocktails, we are going to make a cocktail from one of our favorite Disney bars and one of our favorite Disney drinks. Correct. So, in the bar that we get this drink at is
Abracadabra
Bar at the Disney Boardwalk Resort. They have a few drinks there.
They have some really good ones.
They've got the Conjurita, which is a tequila drink, right?
It's a margarita.
The Mad Hatton, which is
Manhattan.
a Hudson Manhattan rye whiskey. There is the Whodunit Punch, which is Captain Morgan's spiced rum.
We're not making any of those.
Which one are we making?
We're making the Coney Negroni.
The Coney Negroni.
Coney Negroni.
And what kind of drink is it?
It's essentially, I don't know how to pronounce the correct name for it, a Boulevardier. Essentially, it's a bourbon-based Negroni. Negronis are generally made with gin. We're not giant fans of gin. This one has a bourbon base.
Right. So they call this the long-lost cousin of the Negroni, which actually, they think it predates the Negroni, actually. This started in Paris, and Negroni started in Italy. But it's a Negroni with bourbon, which you like.
Our favorite. My favorite.
Stop talking, Kevin. Let's make drinks.
Stop talking, Kevin.
Let's make drinks.
Let's make drinks.
How do we make it?
Okay.
Let's go.
We're going to make 2 of them, so we're going to double the recipe. So, at the Abracadabra Bar, they use Eagle Rare bourbon. We didn't have that. We have Knob Creek, so that's what we're going to use today.
Knob Creek is a good bourbon.
Knob Creek, good enough for me. So you want, I'm going to use this one. You want 1.5 ounces of bourbon. We're making 2, so we're going to do 3 ounces of bourbon.
3 ounces of bourbon.
3 ounces of bourbon, right?
Don't spill the bourbon.
And then it's equal parts sweet vermouth and Campari.
Campari, that's like a fruit sweet liquor kind of.
It's kind of a bitter. It's an Italian aperitif. Campari. This is the vermouth, but the Campari is an Italian aperitif, which evidently is a type of liqueur that is served in order to like stimulate the appetite. So you would have it like before a meal to make sure that you're good and hungry.
Drink these Coney Negronis and be hungry afterwards?
We haven't eaten dinner yet, so maybe. So that's your vermouth.
Well, you're going to garnish it with some fruit, so that'll serve as some food, right?
Yeah, I guess, maybe.
And we've had the Coney Negronis just once or twice, I forget.
I've had them twice. I think you only had it once.
Oh, I think we moved outside after having one inside, and I tried something different, and you went with the
because it was so good. I couldn't have just one.
A video we did. We'll put a link in the description below. The Abracadabra Bar.
Okay.
And so how much was the Campari? How much?
So to go over it again, it's going to be 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth, and 1 ounce of Campari. And again, I doubled that because we're making 2. So you pour it into a glass full of ice, and then you're gonna stir it. This is not a shake and drink. It says to stir it for 30 seconds. I don't know.
Stirred, not shaken?
I just wing it. Yeah, you don't shake it. I have a feeling that they tell you to stir this and not shake it because a Negroni is generally made with gin, and you don't generally want to shake gin. Gin is usually a stirred cocktail.
Shaken gin must be a sin.
So we're going to treat this the same. So, 1 for you, 1 for me. We have 2 different glasses here. Kevin likes his on ice. I prefer mine straight up. I'm going to wing this and maybe go back and forth a little bit. Make sure we both get equal portions.
Equal
portions. Fill that puppy up. These are healthy drinks right here.
Nice.
Nice, right?
How do you think they'll compare to the actual drinks?
I don't know. They look like the right color. I'm pretty pleased with them so far. We're gonna get rid of that.
Let us know if you've been to the Abracadabra Bar. If you've had the Coney Negroni. Did you like it?
Now they garnish with an orange twist. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try not to cut myself here with this peeler.
Do you want me to do it?
I got it.
All right.
Did you want to do it?
No, just didn't want you to hurt yourself.
So
Sharp
this is
tools
one
and all.
for you. The twist, you want to squeeze it so you get like the oil out of the, and then like run it around the rim of the glass. Stick it right in there. One for me.
I remember that because they garnish it and
Right.
do the rim, when you drink it, the aroma is mostly orange when you first.
And then the beauty of making these drinks is at home is that you can tweak them a little bit. They don't put a cherry in theirs, but I love these little dark sweet cherries. So I'm just gonna throw one in there. Just one. Do you want one?
No, I'll
Okay.
take it just the way it's made.
And that's
Abracadabra.
That is it.
The Coney Negroni.
Coney Negroni at home.
All right.
You wanna try 'em?
We could move to the couch and try them.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, sounds good.
Coney Negronis.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Gosh,
I hope
it's
they're good.
We do that so often. Oh,
It's really good. I'm trying to
tastes
think.
like the abracadabra.
I'm trying to think if it tastes the same as it does there, but I.
Like it's pretty similar. It's pretty close, I think, from what I remember.
It's good.
Thanks.
And we have the proper ice cube. We know that there's some Negroni
I have
fans.
to learn how to make a clear ice cube, though. Like we're brand new with the large ice cube tray.
So it's the big square.
right.
but
Now
it's
I gotta
not
figure
clear.
out how to make them clear.
How do you make clear ice?
There's a way. I gotta
You have to use
research
clear
it.
water. I mean, it's just air, so maybe it's somehow you let the water set
Or it
before
might have
it
to do with the temperature of the water. I'm not
freezes
sure.
too fast.
We digress.
So National Cocktail Day.
Yes.
We, along with some other channels,
Yup.
all got together and decided to do making cocktails from Disney bars.
Correct. Since we can't visit the bars, we figured we would try to recreate our favorite cocktails at home.
So we will put the links below to all the channels that also made drinks for National
I
Cocktail.
can't wait to see what they made because we didn't tell each other. So I'm wondering if anybody else made the Coney
so you don't
Negroni.
know-
Wouldn't
you
that be
don't-
funny?
Oh, maybe. Ours are better.
Oh, it's not a competition. Or maybe it is. I'm just kidding.
So also known as the
Boulevardier.
Boulevardier.
I think is how you say it.
And I believe the story is that during Prohibition, American bartenders, specifically a New York bartender, all went over to Europe. One of them ended up in Paris because they were out of work here. And he would make this drink for a local writer who had like a monthly magazine. And the name of the magazine was called the
Boulevardier.
And so that's why the drink became known as that, because this famous writer who was in Paris liked to drink this drink that the bartender would make, and his magazine was called that.
So did this come first and then the Negroni was a spin-off of this? Or did the Negroni come first?
They claim that this, they think, may have come first, but they started in two very different places. So maybe they were same time, one before the other, but this drink actually made it back to the U.S. and was known in the U.S.
Obviously.
before the Negroni, years and years
Oh,
and years
I see what
before the
you're saying.
Negroni was known in the U.S. as a cocktail. So maybe in Florence, Italy, the Negroni was popular at the same time or earlier. I don't know. I think it was 1919, maybe, the Negroni, named after Count Carmelo Negroni. Different story. So anyways, bartenders from the U.S., Prohibition, go to Paris, made this drink for a writer who had a magazine called the
Boulevardier.
And the Abracadab bar calls it the Coney Negroni.
Because the boardwalk is like Coney Island boardwalk theme. Yes. Full circle.
Oh, this is
Got it
good.
all together. It's pretty good, right?
So what do you think?
pretty proud of myself.
We should probably make some more of our favorite Disney drinks.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What do you think? Should we make?
Since we're kind of trapped at home and we don't have much else to do.
When I say we, I mean should Karen make
You mean me.
some more Disney drinks? I would call this one a success.
Thank you. I think so too. Yay, us.
I may have dripped a little of my Coney Negroni on me. Yeah, we should figure out some other drinks to make from other bars.
Deal.
Some of our favorite bars. Places like the Bellevue Lounge.
Some of them are pretty ambitious though. Like I'm thinking the Edison.
The Edison has some great drinks we
right?
like. Could
Nomad Lounge, some of our favorites.
We'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Prepare for some more Disney drinks. All right, again, we'll link the links below to the other channels that made Disney drinks. Let us know what your favorite Disney drink is or your favorite Disney bar. This is what we're going to do for a while since we can't go to the actual bars, but this was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun. Happy National Cocktail Day.
Happy National Cocktail Day.